Hello, my name is George and I'm on the leadership team of All Nations Christian Centre, and this is my thought for the week. Our minds are truly impressive pieces of kit. They are literally the nerve centre for our very being. And even while we're asleep, our minds are telling our hearts to beat, our lungs to breathe, and often we get vivid and imaginative dreams. There's one bit of our minds that I want to focus on today, and that's our ability to remember, to have memories. And memories are amazing things that take us back to times past or experiences that we have had, and we almost are able to relive them through our memories. Sometimes a smell can take us way back to a time that we remember in the past, or a piece of music, or a photograph, or just something that triggers a thought of a past event. And we can have the opportunity to revel in those experiences once more. And in the book of Psalms, we read in Psalm 77 of a psalm written by Asaph, who was a worship leader in the temple. And in the beginning of the psalm, he's clearly in a bad way. It talks about him being in distress. It talks about him being restless in his bed. It talks about him feeling that God has abandoned him. He's truly in a really difficult spot. And then we come to the very center of the psalm in Psalm 77 and in verse 10, which I'll read for you. Then I thought, to this I will appeal, the years of the right hand of the Most High. I will remember the deeds of the Lord. Yes, I will remember your miracles of long ago. I will meditate on all your works and consider all your mighty deeds. And the whole tenor of the psalm from there on in changes. It becomes more positive, more upbeat, more outward focused. And there's no record in the psalm that the circumstances that he faced had changed. In fact, I would be surprised if they did over such a short period of time. But what did change was Asaph's perception of events. Rather than focusing on the problems that he was having, he was focusing on God's ability to change his position. Now, this isn't a question of mind over matter. This is just a realization that if God has done good things in the past, if God has wrought miracles in our lives in the past, if God has answered prayers in the past, he can do it again. He is the God who is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So we all go through rough patches. We all go through times of difficulty. We all go through times, sometimes of great difficulty. And I would encourage you today not to focus on the difficulties, but focus on the God who can change our situation and take us through. We might be in a storm, but he can take us through the storm. And as we read in the book of Proverbs, let's not lean on our own understanding, but in all our ways acknowledge God, and he will make our paths straight. Let's remember the good things that God has done and allow that to be our focus today.